Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Gran Turismo 2. So, I'm excited, damn it. I am just really happy about things. You know why? Because we don't have to do endurance races anymore. I'm not afraid anymore. And that's just nice. You know, that's just fucking cool. And you know what we're gonna do now? We get to go into the last little bit of meat in this game. And that means we're doing more manufacturer races. We're gonna start off by doing a nice classy line of cars. We're gonna do some Mercedes. We're gonna do the SLK trophy because that's the only thing they have in there. So let's go out and buy one of those. One of these little buggers. I think I'll stick with white. Actually, I knew one of my ex-girlfriends, her dad had one of these, and I always wanted to drive it. But, you know, you're not gonna just let your daughter's boyfriend go out and drive your nice $55,000 Mercedes-Benz, because, you know, I mean, he liked me and everything. He was a cool guy, but my God, I mean, I knew from the get-go. He's like, hey, Adam, come on over here. I'll let you drive my car while you're deflowering my daughter, even though she wasn't a virgin. But hey, she could have been. Never know. You never know these things, except for when you do. It's actually kind of easy to know those things. But yeah, I wish I could have driven it once. It's always been one of my kind of things that I wanted to do in my life. I always wanted to drive like a really nice luxury car. And I may or may not ever get that opportunity in my life. Did I already get this? I did. I don't know. I'm just kind of spinning the tires in place. Thank God Oregon's spacing themselves out here. They were only ahead by a couple of points against Utah Valley, and that's kind of concerning. But now they're ahead by 15, so hey, I feel fucking good now. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm never gonna get to drive one. I don't think. I don't know anybody that just has one of those. I mean, my friend Matt, he definitely has a he has a 300, one of the 300Cs, and that would be kind of cool to drive. But I want to just I don't know. I want to drive, actually, if there's anything that I want to drive in my life that like screams luxury, would either be like a Rolls Royce or a Bentley. Like those to me, that's like one of the pinnacles of really fucking nice cars to drive. Like a Bentley is like 300 grand at least. Actually, I think at one point they were going for like 500 grand. And that's just, you know, I'm not gonna be able to get my hands on one of those. Or even like maybe like a Maybach. I would have no problem in the world getting my hands on a Maybach to drive. But that also realistically is never going to happen because those are like $300,000. So definitely not gonna do that. But yeah, we can just dream on, hooker. Dream the fuck on. But today, I have stories for you guys, and one of them is really weird. Actually, you know what? They're both really weird. So let's talk about this. There's a guy, he comes into my store, and he was, I mean, the backstory on this really is completely irrelevant, but I like to set this thing up. I don't like to just be like, this is what happened. I like to kind of, you know, build up a little bit, kind of give you some anticipation for it. So this guy, he comes in, he's, you know, buying like some loose herbs because he thinks that he's got some hardcore liver problems, and actually he kind of did, because he kind of had like that yellowish tint in his skin, which means that he's probably got like some jaundice going on, and that means that, you know, you gotta flush some shit out of your liver, like some actual physical shit out of your liver. And so he was coming in, he was, you know, buying some stuff, and by the way, I used to think that jaundice was just a person's name, and I was wrong. It's not. It really isn't. When I was really young, like one of my aunt's daughters, I don't really know the whole like terminology for that shit. Would that be a niece, cousin? Pfft, like I don't care. They had jaundice when they were really, really little, and it was like one of the first times I had met them. It was when I was really young, and so when I met them, I didn't actually like hear them say the name, and so they were talking about jaundice, and I just thought that was the kid's name, and so I was like actually calling the kid Jaundice. And it felt kind of shitty because they like looked at me like, how rude. Like, what? I didn't know the kid's name wasn't Jaundice. And it's not like a diss or anything. It's like you're telling this to like a little kid. Like, how am I supposed to know the person's name wasn't Jaundice? Like, it's not my fault your kid's got a shitty liver. He doesn't now, though. Actually, that they got that all figured out. So in case you're just like, well, God, you are being kind of an asshole about this whole thing. Like, no. He had jaundice when he was little, and then they ended up, getting it all figured out. They got the liver functioning properly, so I don't have to be the douchebag here that's just talking shit about somebody with jaundice. But back to this whole story. So he's, getting stuff for his liver. Wow. For whatever reason, that thing stopped on a dime. And then, he comes in and he buys some stuff, and then he comes back later, and he's like, hey, I wanna buy some more things from you guys. So, but it was something I didn't have, so we had to put in a special order for him. And it was something that our other store had it, and we just didn't. So, we had him bring it down, and when his stuff got here today, I had to call him and leave him a message and tell him that his stuff was here. And I'm not even kidding. This guy, I mean, he was weird enough as it was, like, just when he came in. Like, he kind of had, like, this weird attitude about everything. Just, like, his entire demeanor in general was really weird. And I couldn't really, like, put my finger on it. Like, I couldn't tell if, maybe he was just having a weird day, or if he was just straight up weird. And after I called and left him a message on his phone, I came to find out that guy is just straight up weird. Like, I wrote down, or like a very crude representation of what his answering machine said when I called him, and no, oh, damn it. And now we're in last. That's just great. Let me grab this thing real quick here. I had to write it down on a piece of paper, but pretty much what he said is, hey, sorry I'm not there to answer your phone call. I'm busy time traveling right now in a distant universe, and the planet that I'm on, they actually have yoga here, and that's really cool. So when my yoga class gets done, I'll jump back in the mothership, and I'll come back to planet Earth. But I'm not sure how long it'll take me to get there. It kind of depends on how fast the mothership drives, and, how the rest of the universe works. So just leave me a message, and I'll make sure to call you back when I'm on this side of the universe. And he's like, okay, thanks, bye. And I was just like, what the fuck just happened? Like, what was that? And like, for me, like when, like I'm a weird dude. You guys all know this, but I would never just willingly have an answering machine message like that. Like, that's just asking people to think that you're fucking psycho. Because that's what I was thinking. Like, when I was hearing this, I had to like refrain from laughing because I couldn't believe that he actually went to the lengths of making that a message. I mean, it was fucking funny. It was hilarious. And maybe that was him just trying to be funny, but I mean, my God, like, at least leave a little bit of mystique in there to make people think that you're not completely out of your mind. But yeah, he was on a distant planet doing yoga with some aliens, and then, when they were done, they were just gonna drive him back home in their mothership that has varying speeds. And I think the best part was the whole saying, well, I'll be back I'll try to come back to planet Earth depending on how fast the mothership drives and, how the rest of the universe works. Like, what does that even mean? Like, what does the rest of the universe working mean? Oh, boy. It's just weird. There are some weird people in the world. Not saying that I'm not my own measurement of weird, because I am. But it was, I don't know. It was something. Hey, shut up down there. You just shut up. Sorry, it's the garage door. It's so loud. I hate it. I really do. By the way, just like that, Mercedes-Benz is out of our hair. And what's our completion percentage looking like now? 81. Not too bad considering we just only did 2 races. Got it out of the way. So we can sell this thing now, get some money back. Money back guarantee, even though you're not guaranteed to get all of it back. Okay, what about Aston Martin? What do we got here? These are the guys that make... these are the guys that make... No, they're not. Or are they? No, I don't think they are. So, what are we looking at here? I was thinking in my head if these are the guys that make Maybachs, but I don't think that they are. I think Maybach's actually just its own company. DB7 trophy, huh? The old 7 douchebag trophy. Why, God, 173,000 jigs? Way too much. but we'll do it anyways. See? That's like, you know, that's a true luxury car right there. Like, that's fucking, that in itself, that's like James Bond style right there. That's what that is. I think that actually in a couple of his movies he drove Aston Martin cars. Is it Aston Martin or is it Aston Martin? I don't know. I think it's Austin though. Who am I to know? I mean, I'm just a guy. You see, he's just a man. We're figuring it out though. By the way, I'm super excited that there are new episodes of Bob's Burgers. Also, I'm also extra excited that I decided to finally break down and buy and subscribe to Hulu. That was probably one of the better things I've done lately. I mean, I already have Netflix, which is awesome, but I'm starting to kind of getting into watching like TV shows and stuff now, like ones that are actually like on now and not just like watching old shit. So for me, it's kind of awesome that I can, you know, keep up on these things regularly, because a lot of the time I'm not really able to watch them when they're happening. Sometimes I can, but not all the time. So, namely, the main show that I'm into right now is The Blacklist. Oh my god, that show is awesome. That is a show that I really didn't put enough stock into it initially until I actually watched like the second episode, and then I was like, dude, this is good. I love James Spader. That guy's a really good actor. I never actually gave him enough credit either. I was like, oh, this guy, huh? Like, I've seen him in a lot of places, but I've never actually, like, really paid attention to his acting at all. And I really wish I would have, because he, especially his character in this show, is super awesome. He's such a witty douchebag. It's just the best. He's just got, like, all these little, like, witty retorts to everything, and he's got all these, like, creative lines and stuff. Like, the people that made this show are just geniuses in their own craft. Oh god. So if you haven't seen it before, I highly advise that you do that, because I think that you would really enjoy it. I really do. Oh god, this car has terrible handling, by the way. In case you guys couldn't really figure that out by watching me running into everything so far. Are we doing this race backwards? I think that we are. No! Damn it. No! Son of a bitch. We're not gonna get it now. No, not even a chance in hell. You ain't got a snowball chance in hell, kid. So we think. We've had this happen before, where I was seemingly dead in the water and I came back anyways. Oh yeah, they're up by 21 now. Fucking yeah. Too bad my other team is getting their shit blown in. Like, they're actually getting feces taken into a gun, and then they blow it inside of their own asses. That's what's going on right now. It's really bad. They're playing Oklahoma State, and my dear God, the enemas are a-flowing. God, stop it. Just stop peeling out all the time. I would rather you not do that. All I want to do is win. That's all I want to do. I just want to win. And the way this is going, we are definitely not going to win. Because this car handles like shit. And this is definitely not the race for this. This is not the type of track that would be conducive for my vehicle, that's for sure. I need something that's a little more wide open, that doesn't have so many like hairpin turns, because this thing just, it can't handle that type of stuff. It's not the right kind of drivetrain for that. I mean, it probably would have helped if I would have gone out and, you know, got some better tires for this, but it hasn't really stopped me in other situations, and normally I've been able to just kind of handle my business just fine. Come on, baby. You gotta be able to do this. This is where I blew it last time. This is where I blew my proverbial load of not being able to finish this shit out. I'm coming for you! Please let me win! No, I'm not gonna make it! No, damn it. Oh, third place, you are such a bore. You're an actual bore. Damn it. It's alright, at least we won't get this race 2 times in a row, so I guess it's not that big of a deal, but man, that sucks. It really does. It means we have to do it again. But we're not going to do it in this episode because we have run out of time for now. So when we come back on the next installment of Let's Play Gran Turismo 2, we are going to be doing this race again, because I went and I fucked it all up. So, this has been your host, AMF1534, saying thank you guys for watching. I have another story time for you guys when we come back next time, so you guys take it easy, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.